wearing those sandals to the festival you're going to. Who do you want to see at a festival? Who would you see at a festival? Tell me. Hashtag it, Leah likes to know. We're going to talk next about fragrance, and specifically the Tova signature Eau de Parfum. And I was thinking about it, you know, your signature fragrance is one of the most powerful memory makers for people. They'll know you by your scent. And this is a fragrance that's award-winning, that is captivating, that's feminine and at the same time powerful. And so, yeah, it's named after the lady who is all of those things as well. So let me bring her in. Good morning.
Yeah, twice
I'm so thrilled that you were here.
I love it.
I am thrilled that you were here in Amsterdam. And I will tell you, we heard from so many of our ladies who were thrilled to see you here too.
Well, thank you.
This is Tova Borgnine, everyone. Not only is she the creator of this amazing fragrance that has been, is it 28
Well,
years?
actually, in July, she will have been on QVC for 28 years.
Really?
Don't feel this is a fragrance of 28 years ago. This is
No.
absolutely now.
Oh, it is indeed. And millions of women love this and love it as their signature. So I'd love for you to describe what this is and why people respond to it the way they do.
There are certain things in our lives that are classic that you go back to. It's like heritage, it's family, and so forth. Tova's signature was created by the perfumers that designed the best perfumes in the world. And I tell you what this happened is that when we did it, it's with 28.5% essential oil. Now, what that means is that the lasting power, but the most important part is a natural fragrance. It is bergamot. Now, we brought this pyramid because all fragrances are laid down like music. And if you see here, that's, as you see, you think a lemon. No, but it is actually a bergamot, which is a citrus that bursts open. That's the top note. And it's like, I needed that. You know, it's like taking the combination of Gatorade and a little champagne in it.
Oh, I like
and
it.
just burst. And
Zesty.
then into beautiful jasmine absolute. So the whole studio in petals takes 1 ounce of absolute at $76 a pound.
Oh my.
It is where it's most precious. But this is the one that's alluring, the one that goes, hug me, please.
Draws you
Give me
in.
that little bit of hashtag hug. You see, there you are.
That's great.
And then from there into lavender from Provence, and I've walked through those fields, and it's almost like feeling like you're in a garden.
Oh my
And then from there, sandalwood, and from sandalwood into a little hypnotic musk.
Oh, and it's that mix of all of those wonderful things that does just, it's captivating. It's feminine, and at the same time, it's mysterious.
And it's never overpowering.
It's not.
But again, by the standards of the Fragrance Foundation, which is the foundation for all fragrances, is 28.5% is really a perfume. But this is never overpowering. As you see, this is crystal clear. And when you put it on, everyone, whether it is your granddaughter or your grandfather, is where it's aromatherapy in the bottle.
It's true.
And it literally lasts. In other words, you put it on in the morning, and 8 hours later, you may not notice, but I personally guarantee that you are going to feel. Someone comes and says, I don't want to be rude, but what are you wearing?
Well, that's just it. People want to get closer. People want to know. People, and they're drawn to it. And it's amazing, the stories, because when you think of millions of bottles of Tova, when you think of 28 years of it being available, and the reviews continue to come in, the reviews from the ladies who just got it last week. It's amazing to hear what they have to say.
But that's what brings us all together. So that for me, it's a matter of each of those stories to me. I just want you to know that I adore you for them. But the most important part is how it makes you feel. Now, the great thing is that this is, men adore it because it is not perfumey.
Right.
It is absolutely that thing of going out of a spring garden, but with a twist of that little magic potion that all of us Cinderellas want.
Well, you know, it's interesting when you describe it that way. You do feel a little Cinderella-like.
Yeah.
And I was saying at the very beginning, because I love that it's called Tova signature, but it becomes the signature of the woman who wears it. And there are women of all varieties, the busy
ages,
working women, the
all
retired
ethnic
ladies,
groups. In other words, we also, do this in Germany and so forth. But it's a matter of, it is literally not available anywhere else except for my website. And it's a matter of that this now, the sisterhood of the Tova signature
I love that.
has become enormous. And we love you for that. But if you are sitting there and going, I'm just waking up with one eye and saying, what is she talking about? In other words, it's a perfume that makes you feel better every time you spray. Well, I have sprayed this now for 36 years because that's how
long you've been wearing it.
It's always the newest experience. It's like,
yes. Well, and it's amazing how the effect that it has. And that's why, and you've said this before, you may be at home and it's Saturday and maybe this is the day you get to sleep in. And so you're tuning in just to see, well, what are little Leah and the ladies are doing? And oh my goodness, Tova's there. And I've heard about that Tova signature fragrance, but I've never tried it. And I was a little leery of trying fragrance from television. You have nothing to lose in giving it a try, and there is a reason that this is an award-winning scent, that this has been around for 28 years. We broke ground
of being able to sell consistently perfume, Tova signature in particular, on television.
Yes.
And remember, that in itself, as I can understand, I mean, wait a minute, how can I possibly purchase it when it's only... I can't smell it.
Because you look at this lady and you think, I want what she's wearing.
You are kind.
And it's so true. So here's what I do want to do. I want to give everybody an opportunity to place their order, because not only do we have it available for you, we have it available on our easy payment plan. And that means if you are shopping and using your credit card, we'll divide the payments into $12. It'll be out the door. You will be able to, and think about where you're going this summer, and maybe this will be your new signature fragrance when you go to the reunion, when you meet the family and friends, when you're on vacation. It just makes you feel spirited.
Or just at home saying, you know what, it's my day.
I love that.
Yeah.
I love that a lot. All right, listen, here's the item number that you'll refer to, a 35000, and you simply let us know if you'd like this to be your signature as well. We're closing in on 500 orders placed just in a couple of minutes. We've been talking, so we'll continue to make it available. Thank you, Tova.
Thank you, darling.
Lovely to have you here.